Good evening, everyone. I am Sushmita Patibandla, a fitness coach and your host for today's webinar. Today's session is for anyone who has ever wondered what exactly is the Comrades Marathon. Why do runners from all over the world dream of running it? And what it does really take to get there? We are fortunate to have three Comrades finishers with us today who will share not just their race stories but also practical advice for anyone considering this incredible challenge. Our first panelist is someone who perfectly demonstrates that passion and perseverance can thrive alongside a demanding career. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Manoranjan Nayak, a head and neck cancer surgeon at Omega Hospital, Hyderabad.
Thank
Outside the operating theatre, Dr. Nayak is a dedicated endurance runner and a member of Team Runaholics, where he trains under coach Dr. Yogesh Patel. At the age of 56, he continues to inspire by balancing his medical profession with endurance sports. His running journey includes multiple full marathons like NMDC, TMM, etc., and two 50-kilometer TUM ultramarathons, and most notably, an unofficial finisher of Comrades Down Run 90 kilometers 2025 and completing the 2026 Comrades Up Run, earning the prestigious Wick Clapham Medal. He's already looking ahead to taking on the Comrades Down Run again in 2027. Welcome, Dr. Nayak.
thank you so much.
And our second panelist is someone who proves that focused training and determination can lead to incredible achievements. Please welcome Mr. Gaurav Dugal, a technology leader and an active member of Team Runaholics. Although relatively new to endurance running, Garu has already completed the Comrades Marathon in an impressive 10 hours 16 minutes and has a marathon personal best of 4 hours and 10 minutes at the Kolkata Marathon. He also enjoys mentoring beginner runners and helping them start their running journey. Welcome, Gaurav.
Thank you.
Our third panelist is someone whose running journey had begun with a simple bucket list goal and grew into a passion for endurance sports. Please welcome Mr. Chandan Bera, an IT consultant with over 4 years of running experience. Chandan has completed several full marathons across India before achieving one of the biggest milestones in endurance running, finishing the 2026 Comrades Marathon. His journey reminds us that every extraordinary achievement starts with one small decision to begin. Welcome, Chandan.
Thank you, Sushmita.
Welcome, everyone. So let's start. Let's start at the beginning. Where for someone who's hearing about comrades for the very first time, how would you describe comrades in one or two sentences? Let's start with Doctor.
Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Comrades Marathon, if I say in two sentences, it is the ultimate human race which is held in this world, holding a Guinness Book of Record. And it's a South African institution and a worldwide inspiration. It's a foot race between Peter Marisburg and Durban, around 90 kilometers.
All
So,
right. Sorry, go on. You're saying something.
so for who are listening about comrades and all,
Mhm.
Comrades is a very big ultra marathon. It's a big stage. It
Mm,
will either make you or break you, but it will make you much more better as a human being.
nice. So, Gaurav, what's your take on this?
No, I will take it along with what Dr. Amaran sir said, that it's a ultimate human race. It definitely challenges you. It brings humility, whoever the biggest pacer is, but it does bring you humility at various stages. So it's a 90-kilometer race between Pittsburgh and Durban. Yeah, that's what it is.
Nice. And Chandan, would you like to add anything to this?
Yeah, like it's a prestigious event. It's the oldest ultra marathon in the world. So I'll say everyone who are planning to do ultra, they should be planning this comrades.
All right. So, why? I'm just going to go back to Dr. Nayak. Why is Comrades considered one of the world's most prestigious ultramarathons? What makes it so special compared to other races?
See, this idea of commerce is first conceived by Vic Clapham, who is a
Hmm.
World War One hero who has traveled 2,700 kilometers during the war.
Oh,
He decided to uh, go through this marathon. He conceived this idea in 1918, but it started in 1924. So in they it was started from they started with 35 members. So they
okay.
traveled all along from Petermarisburg to Durban. So that was the first race which was held in May 24, 1921. Sorry, not 24, 1921.
1921. Okay.
So in between there were 5 years which has been not been a. Next year it will be a centenary one. So in year of these fallen soldiers,
Uh-huh.
uh, in memory of these fallen soldiers, they started this run. So historically, it has a very big impact. So it all started there, and there it was only allowed for white men. In
Oh,
1975, it opened for all races and even also females. So now, from 1975, it is under the Guinness Book of Records.
okay.
That's why it is very prestigious.
Interesting. It is very interesting. I mean, we also get to know that next year is the centenary year, like they're completing 100 years of running, which is great. So many runners are intimidated because the race is usually held in South Africa. How was your travel experience there? Is it safe? Gaurav, would you like to speak about it?
Yeah, I think yeah, there obviously South Africa people are worried, and but apparently Durban or Cape Town, post Comrades I went to Cape Town also, it's considerably safe.
Mhm.
Obviously, we go along with the group.
Yeah.
Everybody is so welcoming and so cheering because you tell them that you have come for Comrades. Comrades is celebrated there. It's not a race; it's a celebration. uh, we go there, we see a lot of people coming to the shore and dancing that and congratulating each other, and whoever finishes it, they carry the medal for a week.
Oh,
Anywhere, any store we went, as soon as they know that we have come for Comrades, they is so helpful. They're so cheering. So it doesn't feel like that you have come to a foreign country, right? I have not seen such helpful or cheering nature across any other marathons I have gone to. So, but yeah,
that's
there are dark sides everywhere. Even if you come to India also, there are dark places everywhere. You need to be
yes.
little careful. And anyway, we go with a group. We go to the known places. We go to touristy area. We go to shopping. We went everywhere, wherever we had to, and we didn't find any challenge at all.
Okay. Wonderful. That's very great to know. Chandan, how do you think was the hospitality? Sorry.
I'll say like it was the best. Like in South Africa, even if you like at the airport at the immigration center, they will greet you like when they know like you are coming from the Comrades Marathon, they will smile and they will greet you and they will wish you best. So hospitality, I will say it was great from the like landing from the airport and coming to the hotel. Even in the hotel, they have separate lobby for the Comrades runner who are coming from the like abroad. So they will greet them, and I'll say that is the best experience you can have.
Very nice. I mean, it's very nice to hear such positive things about this, historical run, I would say. And can you tell me one thing that has surprised you the most? Any of you would like to, Dr. Nayak, would you like to tell me anything that has surprised you the most?
The most surprising is the crowd. The most surprising is the crowd. It is a national holiday for them the next day, and
Okay.
what you see starting from the first kilometer till the 90th kilometer, the routes will be filled up with people. You will carry yourself till the 40 kilometer or halfway. Rest they will carry you with their cheering and all. That is what surprised me when I went in 2025. I was almost hopeless after 50 kilometers. And at the Botha Hill, my account completely broke up. They
Oh,
pushed me so much that I crossed all the cutoffs. And finally, lastly, I couldn't finish in time, but I went to touch the finishing line. It is only
wow.
because of them. That is the most astonishing part. and I was so happy for that.
Wonderful. Chandan, Gaurav, would you like to add anything else? That Gaurav, go if you.
See, most surprising part. So apart from I knew that uh, crowds would be cheering. I knew as soon as I entered the country, like Chandan said, everybody, including the custom officer and everybody, would cheer us. But they wear the medal for a week. So they wear this medal for a week, and wherever you go, when I was flying to Cape Town, also even the flight attendant or anybody, they would always congratulate you when they see that you have a medal of comrades. Everybody knows a comrades medal, and you immediately light up their eyes, and immediately they'll cheer you up that it's a great thing you did in life. So that
That's
was a surprising thing for me.
that's lovely. Chandan, would you like to add to this?
The crowd support is huge. You will not find a single place in the entire 90 kilometer that there is nobody is there. Like everyone you will
Uh,
find cheering for you. Like if you're coming from India, you will see if they see like you are wearing a tricolor or tricolor flag, they'll cheer you like Team India. That is a different like kind of vibe. So
that's
that is,
lovely.
yeah.
It's so nice to know. I mean, I think listening to just this part of it, many people would be inspired now that want to go and do comrades, at least try. Yes, Dr. Naik, please.
If we know historically what Peter Marisburg stands for us Indians, right?
Uh-huh.
Mahatma Gandhi, at that station, Mahatma Gandhi was thrown out from that.
Correct, correct. Yes.
Right? So when we start from Peter Marisburg, the Indian ambassadors there, they hold a function before the previous day.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it will get pumped up. You will get pumped up. So
Oh,
that carries the history. That place itself carries the historical. So people around Peter Marisburg, then when we come down to Durban and all, they know India very well than any other countries. That's the reason they what Chandan was telling. The India means historically they are very much versed with India because Mahatma
of that
Gandhi
history.
he started from there.
Right, right. I was actually going to ask about the crowd support fellow runners, but I think the answers that you've just told me about speaks volumes about how the crowd is and how they cheer you until the end. Dr. Naik, I heard you also mentioning earlier when we met that they go on and on till everybody finishes, not just few bits and places, but they are there everywhere across 90 kilometers is what I hear, which is great. I mean, no words to describe that. So let's move into the running of up run and down run. So one of the biggest debates in comrades communities, the up run versus the down run. For those who may not know, basically the race alternates direction each year. So can you explain the difference between the up run and the down run? We'll probably start with Dr. Naik.
The
How are they different in terms of elevation and strategy?
Yes. See, the uprun is from the one which started first. It was from Petersburg to Durban. That is the down run. And uprun is the every alternate year. It is from Durban to Petersburg. When it comes from for down run, it is somewhere around 88 to 90 kilometers, and uprun will be somewhere around 86 to 87 kilometers. However, 1 or 2 kilometer here and there because of the route adjustment, it changes every year. So the
Okay.
up run is 86, 87 kilometer, and down run is somewhere around 89 to 90 kilometer. The up run elevation is somewhere around 1750 to 1800 meter elevation, and the down and the down, hello,
Yes, yes, we can hear you, Doctor.
and the down run, which the name is down run, but it has got some hills, and it is somewhere around 1200-meter elevations. The most difference between up run and down run is for a up run to go up run, you should have a very good cardiovascular status. For down run, you should have a good muscle power. So down run, to me, if you ask, down run is very, very harsh to your muscles and joints, and up run is very harsh to your heart and lung. So this is the only
You
difference.
did attempt both of them,
I
right?
have
So
I have done both. I have done the down round, which I was an unofficial finisher by 13 minutes,
right,
and this up run this year's up run I completed. I got a week Clapham's medal.
right. So in your experience, you feel that down run is more difficult than the up run,
Basically, up run is most difficult because it has got
more
elevation,
elevation.
more elevation. But those who are aged, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I am 56 years old, right?
Right.
And then my fellow runners, Chandan and yeah, they are young.
Yeah.
So for us, those who are above 50 and all, you have to be cope up with your strength training and all. So down
Right.
run needs much more of your strength training.
Got it. Got
So
it.
even if you are well trained and all, you have to be in update in your strength training and all. So down run demands much of strength training, and up run demands strength training with with your cardiovascular capacity, your VO2 max. You have good VO2 max, you are going to clear up run definitely. But if you have a good muscle power with low VO2 max, you are going to clear down run.
Noted. How about you, Gaurav? Which run did you do?
So I only did uprun, uh,
Okay.
but
And what is your experience like?
I think I agree with Amaran sir. I'm yet to do down run. It's so people feel. So I also feel in my regular marathons or practicing that in down I can speed up, and down is easier for me. Up is hard for me. Up is 1700 meters plus in case of comrades, and down is 1200 meters only. But
Mm,
wherever I have read, and I'm yet to do down run, down run is more challenging. It's many more kilometers. Like you might feel it's just 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers more than the up run, but those last 3 4 kilometers makes a lot of difference because that's when you're
yes.
fully tired.
Yeah.
And coming down for a small 40 30 kilometers, it's I think easy. I have not done more than that. If you go more, obviously your strength will be tested. So
Right.
everywhere wherever I've read, down run looks on paper easier because it's
Mm,
coming down,
mm.
but in actual it is tougher than an up run. Up run is easier. Everybody who has experienced runner has told me this compared to down run.
Right. Because you're trying to control your run when you're going down, and too much of, I think, pressure on your knees, ankles, your lower body.
I think there is a different technique when you do down run because you shouldn't break. Like I'm still practicing, but you shouldn't break too much because it's going
Right.
to hamper your quadriceps because you're coming down, down, down. So
Yes. Yes.
how do you come down without breaking is the technique we all have to learn.
Yeah. To learn. Okay. And Chandan, I think you also did down
Upper,
up run.
yeah. So I'll say
Was your
people have mixed opinion about up run and down run. So as I did the up run, but I've not done the down run. But for, I think like depending on the training, it will be easier for you. Which one is easy? Like if you are doing like many hill training, strength training, I think it depends upon everyone. Like some people might like up run, some people might like down run. But during
right.
the up run, I was enjoying the down part. So I think for me it will be easy to do down run compared to up run. But as I have not done the down run, I will not share. Like after doing the down run, I can justify which one is easy.
So on that note, would you choose to run the same direction again, or would you want to go experience the down run next time if you want to do comrades?
So I'll definitely go for the down run. As I have done the up run, I'll go for the down run.
All right. And you know, did your training change because of the course profile? Like, if you wish to do that, I think Gaurav was mentioning that now that he's training, so you want to actually go and do the down run, is what I understand. Gaurav, is that right?
Right. Definitely, like Amaran sir said, that training changes because up run is more your lungs, which are getting stressed, VO2 max. Down run is more your quadriceps and legs, which are going to be stressed. So training changes. Both runs, although the city names, Petersburg, Durban, same route, everything, but they're two different races altogether. So training changes. Both sides are different, and yeah, we are yet to start. I'm not started yet. I'm just reading. That's what I said.
Right, got it. Yeah, I think most people, like you mentioned earlier, they assume that down run is easier. But I don't, I mean, either think that it would be that easy as it sounds, definitely. So, Comrades isn't something you decide to run overnight. When did you actually know you were ready? Garo, let's start with you.
When did I start?
Yeah, when did you know that you were ready to go for Comrades?
So okay. My thought is that, and I think our coach and some folks also told me it's more of a mental game when you are running this far. So it's like you have to be always excited and you feel always you are ready because you your muscles have to cope up. Like the training time is what your muscles are trying to build up their strength and all.
Right.
Otherwise, in my head, I was ready before even running a single marathon. So I, if you ask me, but yeah, in actual terms, I felt I can do it after I finished my first marathon successfully, which was at 4:10. I thought I can finish now in 12 hours. Then when I did our last um, long run in Pune, which was around 62 kilometers, I think I did. I felt I can do sub 11, and my coach also said you can do sub 11. Like your target is 10:50. So that is when I thought I can finish it. But yeah, but before registration also, I felt I'm ready.
Wonderful. And you, I think, overachieved your target. You've done it under even 10:50.
Yeah.
Nice. Chandan, what about you? When did you know you were ready to do this, marathon?
So I signed up in the November. So at that time I was not ready because I have not done any ultra before that one, because I was only doing the marathon training. If you know, like if you're training for like half marathon, 10K or something, from 10K to 21K is a different ball game, and from 21 to full marathon is a different ball game.
Of
So
course.
if you are only done the full marathon, you will never imagine like how will you finish the Comrades run along with that 700-meter elevation. So I was training for it, but I was not sure like whether I will be able to finish it or not finish it. But I was going for it. Like, so until the last month, I was like when I did the long run, like 65-kilometer and multiple 50-kilometer. At that time, I thought like at least it's possible. At least I'll like finish the finish line. Like, so before that, I was not sure like how it will go, because I never done that such distance and such elevation.
Right.
So I was not confident before that.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Dr. Naik, how is it for you?
Yes, I basically I am a streak runner. I have been after completing somewhere around 9 to 10, I think 10 official full marathon, other than all half marathons and all.
Yeah.
I decided to join Ranalix Pune, and I enrolled myself under coach Dr. Yogesh Sathap Patil,
Right.
who himself is a pediatrician. See, basically, what happens now when we get trained under a doctor who is a consultant, we will learn to know how he is adjusting time with the duties. So when I thought of comrades, I was very much these things are not in my way and all. But I was so much interested to do that when I get enrolled under Yogesh Sathapati. He himself is an Ironman. His wife, Rasmi Sathap Patel, who herself is also an Ironman and a two-time Comrades finisher. So under that group, we got trained. So once we got and trained under him, then I had the belief of completing Comrades somehow.
Wonderful,
That's
wonderful. I
where
think,
I started.
yeah, I think having a good coach really helps build confidence as well. It is proving that, all three of you doing your runs so well and completing is not a joke. And let's see, I mean, when we are talking about all of this, when you're talking about coaching as well, how much training is actually required? I think we'll start with Dr. Nayak. What is the weekly mileage we are looking at for training?
Basically, for comrades training, uh, we need a 5 month coaching starting from January till May.
Hmm.
If not 5 months, then 3 months, specifically from April, March, April, May. So these 5 months, you have to run somewhere between 800 kilometers to say 1500 kilometers. So 800 kilometers will be okay, but that will be like touch and go. Chances of failure is very high. But if you are above 1200 kilometers in that five months, uh, should be enough, and you should be a marathoner completing a marathon safely under 4 hour 50 minutes. That is the qualification. Our qualification criteria previously was 4 hour 50 minutes, and now it has been changed to last 2 years. It has been changed to 5 hours. So one has
Okay.
to qualify for a full marathon in order to apply for Comrades Marathon. Though now that Comrades Marathon has gone, it's a lottery system now from next year.
Okay.
So 5 months, uh, 800 kilometer to 1500 kilometer, and we start with the Tata Mumbai Marathon as the 42 kilometers, the first training run,
Right.
and then comes the Tata Ultra Marathon, which is 50 kilometer. It is the second. It is held up in February third week. That is 50 kilometer in the hills, Lonavala Hills, Tiger Hills, so
Right.
Lonavala.
Right.
And then we in March and April, those are the peaking. April is the most peak. You shouldn't peak somewhere around January and all. So those who are preparing for Tata Mumbai and peaking in December, early December, and then January and all, they are about to be get stressed up during hot summer, April and all. So the progress starts from January. After January, the first marathon, it should be gradual progress till March, February Tata Mumbai, March we have a small marathon, say somewhere around 35-kilometer hill run, and then April and May there will be two ultra marathon of uh, above 60 and 65 kilometers. May will be the final. The April ultra marathon of 65 kilometer, where you should check out your attire, what you will wear, how will you train up with the gels, and yeah, those these five marathons. Leave about January Tata Mumbai. Four marathons are very important. These
So they
four,
are like your rehearsal runs.
yes, they are rehearsal runs. Four big, great ultra runs. 1200 kilometer on an average from here. So the weekly mileage when it comes to April and all, it goes above 80, 100. The at the peak it will be going for around 100, 110 kilometers. Then we again taper for last 3 weeks in the month of May.
Okay. So long runs you do, I mean, like you're now mentioning that, you peak to 80, 100 kilometers a week. So you would be ideally doing long runs almost back to back in those weeks.
Yes, we are almost back to back, and they are hill runs. Especially in Hyderabad, we used to run in Neopolis. That is the best area to have the hill runs.
Right, right. Okay. Anything else, Gaurav, you'd like to add to this weekly mileage or long runs? What is the kind of training that is required?
I would just add few things like recovery is very important. What MRN said, sir, about the runs and all, 100 kilometers a week becomes a normal mileage. But
Mhm.
ensure that you recover, you sleep 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever happens. And you look at, so I bought this Garmin watch. So you look at in the morning that is my body recovered or not before you attempt again, because one injury will derail your whole training. And
Right.
second is I started late, but strength training is very important. That helps you in losing weight, and that helps you in gaining muscles in your legs and all. So that those parts I like to add.
Got it. That was going to be my next question. I'll also come back to that. And Chandan, would you like to add anything on this? How was your schedule like, or back to back runs? How did you manage recovery?
Uh, so so initially, like Manoranjan sir said, like the 5 months is enough for this comrades training. But at the end of the month, like April, May, so during that time we'll be peaking our mileage like 80, 90, 100 kilometer weekly. So along with the running, we are doing the strength training. So we have to balance the strength training and the running simultaneously. If you are doing the more strength training, we will not recover for the long run. So if you are doing the like leg workout, we will be sure for the 2 days, and we will not be recovered from the leg workout, and we will not be able to do the long run properly. So we are trying to reduce the like strength training like little bit. If you are doing more strength training, we are trying to reduce the strength training at the end of the month, so that we will be able to manage our long run properly and recover from the strength training. So I was like balancing the both the things. And it's depend, like mileage is depend. If you're planning to finish the race, and if you're planning to finish the race in some specific hour,
That
that will be a different training plan. So for my
okay.
goal was like to only finish the race, so I was doing like 80-90 kilometer weekly mileage. And my peak mileage was like 108 kilometer.
Okay.
So I'll say if you are planning to finish 80-90 kilometers is enough along with the strength training. And if you're
Okay.
planning for like sub 10 or sub 9, that is a different thing. You have to like 100 plus, I think
Yes.
100 and 20. That depends. That's depend. For
Yeah.
finish 80-90 is enough.
Got it. Now that you and Gaurav had also mentioned about strength training, how, Dr. Nayak, how important is strength training compared to just running more kilometers?
It's
You had
it's
also mentioned about it earlier, so I want to
it's
get back
it's
to it.
it's very important. It's very important. The first thing in fitness is you have to be very consistent. Whether you carry a small weight or a big weight and all, it's all progressive training.
Right.
You should adjust your schedule in such a way that you should have minimum full strength training days on a non-running days. Ideally, we do in on Wednesday and Friday and all. So two strength training, one should be a double leg and another should be single leg. It's one to be push-ups and pull-ups. Okay, push day and pull day. So,
Right.
and the third day, if you can adjust, it should be basically on the core and little bit of plyometrics. So plyometrics with core will be the third day. But when we go closer to comrades, it will be very difficult to get a third day. As Gaurav said, it you will. It's very difficult. You need to recover. It's, right.
Right.
Your resting heart rate should be at par with what you had previously. Because once you do a long run and all, your resting heart rate is going to take a jibe.
Right.
So you have to see whether you have recovered or not. You have to see whether your sleep is your. See, many people use many watches and all. Your autonomic nervous system should be charged up. It should have good effect. If you are not recovered, better not to do the long run. Better avoid running. It's no problem. Once you carry an injury, it's very difficult in comrades training. If you carry an injury, 68% of runners who start injured from the starting line,
Right.
there is 68% failure. 68% failure. They fail. They don't cross the line. This
Right.
is what the statistics says. So we shouldn't get injured. That's
Yeah.
not get injured. Strength training is most important. And now that down run is there, you have to build your quads. Your quadricep muscles is going to take a big jive.
Mm.
I have experienced both the run. This
Right.
time I recovered within 2 days. I can walk, but down run it takes 3 4 days. You will limp like a penguin for 3 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah. It is very difficult. I can understand. So now moving ahead to nutrition. So part of this would also be nutrition, right? What changes did you make while training? Let's talk about this. Gaurav, what was your everyday nutrition like?
Yeah. So heavy. So I lost nearly 20 plus kgs in 5 months. I was a little overweight. By the time I was doing my comets, I was 95. So my nutrition was like heavy on protein, low on carbs. I used to take every 2 3 hours protein. So from February onwards, I used to take 2 scoop of protein, one post run or post morning session, and one during the day. Uh, Second, breakfast or post scoop after 1 or 1.5 hours, I used to take boiled eggs, 5 or 6, and then have some chapati or something. Then again, after 2 3 hours, again I'll take either paneer or boiled eggs. Then I'll take a protein, and then so I used to calculate. I'm on the heavier side, so I used to calculate I need to get at least 180 gram protein on a daily basis to not lose muscle. And in our group, there is a thing that you need to measure your body mass within body
Hmm.
mass. So I consistently measured every 3 months. So my intent was not to lose muscle because you're doing heavy aerobic, your mileages are very high. So
Yeah.
tendency is that you lose muscle, but you need to still lose body fat. So from I think I was at 32, 33% body fat. I by the time I went in Comrades, I was at near to 21, 22. Right now I'm at 19%.
Wow.
So that is without losing muscle mass.
Muscle.
So the trend I have measured. So without losing a muscle mass, I lost weight, and this is very important. So protein is very important. And one more study is, initially I used to do mistake that sometimes I should take 10 eggs or 12 eggs, egg whites at a time. I used to take egg whites. Then there's another friend of our, Dr. Vijay Nemade. He said, I think in Nashik, that you cannot digest more than 25 grams. So it
Correct.
actually converted to carbs. So that's wrong. So then I stopped that. So few mistakes I made in nutrition, but overall I used to measure 180 grams plus protein, and rest to be carbs, and carbs used to be very low. That's
Right. Right.
that's what I did.
That's a good strategy. I mean, protein is extremely important. I mean, uh, whether you run or not run, in fact, protein is very important for your body to at least maintain your muscle, which is the important part of your body. Chandan, how was your long run nutrition? You did say that you did about 80 to 90 kilometers a week, which is quite a bit actually. So, how was your long run nutrition like?
So long day nutrition, like I carry the nutrition with me. Like, whatever I'm planning to do in the race, everything I practice in the training runs. So I used to carry the gels and carbohydrate mix along with me during the run. So I was taking those things during the run. And before the race, I usually eat banana breads. So that is a simple thing. The like banana breads for
Carbs.
the
Yeah.
carbs, and during the run also I take carbs. So
Right.
protein actually that is required after the runs or day before the run. Like you can take, or like entire week or entire month you can take the protein, but during the run you can only have the carbohydrate.
So long runs, you mostly focused on having your carbs and then get into protein after you finish your run, is what you're
Yeah.
mentioning, right? Got it. Dr. Nayak, how was the race day fueling, and what would you suggest for a race day fueling?
For a race day fueling, you need to, as Chandan said, you need to practice all your gels, whatever you want to take on the race day. Shouldn't be new on that particular day, and whatever you take pre-race meal shouldn't be new on that day. So you practice during your practice races what you need, especially in that final long run which you do 65 kilometer. You have to practice your gels. So basically, it should be somewhere around 400 to 500 calories, just 1 hour before the race. And bit went a little ahead. 3 hours before, I took a 200 calories, and then 1 hour before, I took somewhere around 400 500 calories.
Okay.
Basically, I usually take peanut butter and bread, nothing more than that. I take three slices of bread with peanut butter and two layers. So that comes to around somewhere around 400 to 500, and it will load not doesn't load you much. And a 400 to 500 ml of Electrolytes energy drinks. That is what we take 1 hour before. And just before start line, I I usually we take somewhere around 60 to 80 gram of carbs every hour. So I basically started with 60 carbs, in the sense the first half an hour will be a hundred gel, which contains somewhere around 20 to 25,
Right.
and the next hour will be next half an hour will be a 180 gel. That's how I that it's only because I Comrades is a very big race, and every 2.5 kilometer you there will be station, there will be everything. But each time you stay, even after every two station you stay to take something, you are losing there somewhere around 10 20 seconds. And
Yes.
these 20 seconds piles up. There are all 42 stations.
Right.
You stay in 20 stations, you are losing somewhere around 3 4 minutes. So
Yeah.
that becomes at that last 3 4 kilometers, that becomes a bigger yeah, headache. Uh, Even people miss by 3 4 seconds. That is very heartbreaking.
Right.
So as our coach said, we didn't depend on all those roadside.
Sax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we took our gels. We calculated our gels and we took. And then every hourly, I used to take the salt capsules. My salt calculation, everybody's salt calculation. On a basic, if you are not calculating your sweat rate and all, you need to take one capsule, Univert gel, one capsule per hour. If you are, I'm a very sweaty person. My sweat rate is very high. So
Right.
I usually take the salt capsule Endurolytes of Hammer Company. So I
Right.
used to take four capsules in it.
In a race.
in our
Oh, in
four.
an hour. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
If it is a cold climate, you can take 3, but it
Okay.
definitely after 5 6 kilometers, your whatever coldness will go. I
So
specifically for
you usually just take the capsule on its own, or do you actually add it to the water and take, doctor?
I what I do, I take one gel, 180 gel at the half an hour. Next half an hour will be on 100 gel, salt capsule, and you will roadside they will be everywhere. There will be this electrolyte pouch, small pouch.
Ah,
There will be a small pouch electrolyte drinks.
right.
So that electrolyte drinks you catch two.
Take.
One water pouch will be available. One two.
Right.
After that, you can have that water pouch full, and the energy pouch full, and water pouch half, and another half I pour it my hand. So
Huh.
this I do every half an hour, and every half an hour.
Okay.
So my water calculation was somewhere around 600, 700, or 800 ml per hour.
Right.
800 ml per hour, salt capsule per hour, 40 to 60 gram of gel per hour. That you need to plan in practice during your practice race, so that you can perform there.
Noted. So everybody who's looking to do these, attempt this comrades, you are supposed to be injury free, which means you need to be able to do your weekly mileages, build it up over the 5 months, go injury free. That means you need to do your strength training and have proper nutrition and recovery. I hope all this had come across with the most experienced people talking about it. We'll also talk about how you felt finishing. Just we have a few more minutes left. So, Gaurav, how was it finishing your first Comrades? What was the feeling that you had?
Uh, I was okay. As in, I was ecstatic. I found few friends at the finishing line, and we took some photos. Obviously, super tired. I couldn't walk, like Amaran sir said, walking like a penguin. But yeah, I think a lot of gratitude, pride, and ecstatic at the end.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Chandan, what was your feeling like?
Actually, one of my friends suggested me to do the comrades. So I promised him that I'll go and I'll bring the medal. So I was happy that I was able to finish it and I got the medal. So I was really happy at that moment.
Oh, great. And Dr. Nayak, I know you missed finishing the down run in 2025 by a few minutes, and now finishing the up run in 2026. What was your feeling like?
Very much happy, very much happy. When I started my down run, I started very enthusiastically, and then with a bit unexperienced and all. This time I can see I took a statement in with me from the famous Fordes, who was a 5-time finisher in 1980s. He told me to start like a coward. You start like a coward and finish like a champion. Down the lane of 90 kilometers, when you cross the 50-kilometer mark, and you 50 to 55 kilometer, and you have 30 kilometers to go, that is
Right.
what his statement says, 30 kilometers to go. Deep down you will experience something different.
Yeah.
You will come to love with a person who is almost changed, who is almost humble, and it is that you.
Yes.
That is what it changes you. So the at the start line you are a very different person, and those big 5 mountains will humble you to your knees. You will change as a person, your personality will change. That's what how I felt when I finished that line. I was very much thankful to all those I look back to all those mountains and all, kneel down, prayed them, and thank them. And whenever I will come next time, I will be thanking again and again to those mountains. We are totally a complete, very much happy. I'm very much grateful to my coach, Dr. Yogesh Satip Patel. He is like say 16 years younger to me, but still then we touch his feet. It's why? Because they are gurus.
Correct.
So my thankfulness will go to him definitely, and that the whole crowd supports their volunteers, my friends, my colleagues, Gaurav, we all ran, Chandan. So we are very happy. We thank my family and all. Everybody, you will remember God. I'll tell you, I am from the state of Orissa. I have I think from Bothas Hill, I have took Lord Jagannath name. The how many steps I take, I that much Jagannath was coming from my
You were
mouth.
chanting so many times.
Yes,
Very
yes.
nice. So, one last question here. I'd like to put it across to all of you, but I'll start with Gaurav. What are the biggest mistakes first time comrades runners make? Anything that you can think of, Gaurav?
See, for me, it was more anxiety, and obviously, every first time runner
Yeah,
has an anxiety issue, and
correct.
uh, I experimented a lot, like with my shoes, with my nutrition. As MRN sir said, that whatever 40, 60, 80 grams are, whatever it is, I think I felt I would have taken more because I took 20 gels and it was finished in 60th kilometer, and then after that I was only on coke and water because I didn't want to upset my gut and all that.
Okay.
So it depends. Like it,
Wow.
see, you have to listen to your body, how body reacts, how much
Correct.
body can digest.
Yes.
The fastest and the biggest runners do 180 grams also.
Correct.
But it depends how much weight you carry, what's your body, what's your physiology, and everything.
Right.
I think first time Comrades runner, if because we had done so much of practice and
Hmm.
I knew my body how it reacts up to 65, 70 kilometers. So I took those risks because I know my body. So even though
Yes.
somebody said that don't wear carbon shoes, don't do this, don't do that, I did a lot of these things. But because I know my body, the only mistake I think I felt is I carried less gel. I would have carried more. I would have finished sub 10, but that's okay. This is part and parcel. I'm happy. It is like you listen to your body and your feelings more than and train well, because in your training you will understand what is going to happen to you after 50 kilometers, after 60 kilometers, after 70 kilometers.
Right.
That is more important.
Most
And
important.
personally, I love the run because there is so much of cheering and excitement. See, we are not going to finish in 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever we do. We are never going to become first. So there's a person called Shiva in our batch. He told me a day before that, see, nobody is going to, as very anxious, what should I do? He said, nobody is going to finish first here. Just these are runs you will enjoy today, and tomorrow you might forget it. So just
Right.
enjoy. There's nothing going to go right or wrong in this.
Yes.
And
Yes.
one last thing, the you asked what is in the finish line. How did you feel? More than me,
Yeah.
when Amaran sir was finishing, you were more excited because we were all cheering for him. It was like a nail biter for us. And
Oh,
Maran sir has helped me so much. So I was like, he must finish. So we were all on the line just praying ki somehow, what can we do? So yeah, more than
lovely.
me finishing, I was more excited that he finishes.
That's
That's our
great to know.
fun.
Yes, doctor. You mentioned saying something.
See, basically, age is not on my side, right? There is a term called
Yeah.
sarcopenia. We lose muscles when we age.
Correct. 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 Yes.
So my mistake during my first run as a new comrades runner, novice runner,
Mm.
I ran the extra miles during my training and all. I went ahead of 1600 miles,
Oh,
1600 kilometers. That is not for those who are elite, those who want to finish, get a Bill Robin medal. See, there are four, five
right.
medals. Bill Robin is by finishing within 9 hours is Bill Robin. So those for those elites, they should run 1600 kilometers. For us, amateurs, 1200 kilometer, 1200 to 1400 kilometers is sufficient.
Right. So don't
So
overdo it also, and understand your limits and your
yes,
body as well.
yes, I had severe. This time also I had cramps. Cramps is part and parcel of every running and all.
Right.
To know
Right.
how to run in cramps is most important. That is how every commerce runners in India, those who are practicing here, should run in your tired body. You will practice your long run in tired body.
Correct.
Please run some interval running or tempo runs on Saturdays. Get your body tired and
Yeah.
run the next day with your tired body, a hill run and all. That is
Yeah.
how training. You have to face
Running
the
under fatigue.
yes,
Correct.
yes.
Correct. Noted. Chandan, anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'll add just one thing. I'll say everyone is doing training, everyone is putting the mileage, but most of us are missing the nutrition part.
Yes.
So if you are into ultra running, you should focus more on nutrition rather than the training itself. So So no matter how small run is, you should practice your nutrition on the small run as well, along with the long run.
Right.
If you are, whatever you are doing in the long run, whatever the nutrition you are taking in the long run, you should practice the same in the small run as well. So that is one which we all
The
are
most
missing.
important thing.
So
Yeah.
that is the one thing I will say. We should consider
Right.
the nutrition part. We will prioritize more on nutrition part.
Noted. Training happens because you're anyway aiming for it, but then the most important parcel along with that is your nutrition. Chandan rightly said. So please do focus on your nutrition and recovery along with your training, which will make your body injury free and be able to run better. Any last things that you'd like to add? Any of you? We have come to an end of our session. Yes, Dr. Naik.
See, this Comrades cost you somewhere around 1.5 to 2 lakhs. This time it will continue. It was 80,000 up and down fare. It will be somewhere around 1 lakh 20,000 because of the war. Your stay will be somewhere around, it was like 48,000 this year. Your stay will be somewhere around 50, 60,000 there. And then your registration charges will be somewhere around 25 to 27,000. It remains same. So it comes to around somewhere around 1.5 to 2 lakhs.
Okay.
And a visa process is it's an e-visa. It will cost you 2,000 rupees. Nothing more. Regarding food and all, we take our own food kits, ready to made food and all. We don't take outside food. So nothing to worry about food. Other than then, if you want to visit some places, that is extra. So 1.5 lakh will be your no, estimate cost, and you need to qualify for this year. For 5 hours, within 5 hours marathon, anybody completing from June to next March, they are eligible.
Got it. Thank you so much, Dr. Manoranjan Nayak, Gaurav Dugal, and Chandan Behra for sharing your incredible journeys so openly today. You have reminded us that Comrades is much more than an ultra marathon. It's about discipline, resilience, community, and discovering strengths we never knew we had. To everyone who joined us today, thank you for being part of the running spotlight, the Road to Comrades. Whether your goal is your first 5K, your next marathon, or one day standing on the Comrades start line, we hope today's conversation has inspired you to keep moving forward, one step at a time. I'm Sushmita, and it's been a pleasure hosting you all. Have a wonderful evening. Keep training, stay healthy, and happy running.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Susmita,
everyone.
and thank you, Hi-Fi Tribe.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
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 you.
you.